Remembrance Day means to me remembering everyone that fought in the war, because my great-granddad did, and he was a magnificent man.
It's important to remember because all of the soldiers fought for the food and the life that we have today.
You can think about all the people that have sacrificed their lives for their families. It's important to remember the people in all wars, even though when they're not in our country.
During the 2-minute silence, I always think about my great-grandfather who sacrificed his life for me and my family.
I think about all the people that have died and the poppies, how they represent the people.
What it would have been like to have been in their position.
I think it's almost becoming increasingly important to remember all of the people who sacrificed their lives for us in the past, partly because we're now a generation of children who maybe don't have living relatives who were there at the time, but it's still important that they do know and they do remember. As a Forces child myself, Remembrance Day has always been a very special day, thinking about my uncles and my grandparents who were all involved in the war, and just that time of remembrance and gratitude, really. I feel very privileged to live in Lincolnshire, and I was thrilled when Bomber Command opened. It's wonderful that we can take the children there for remembrance service and also as part of our curriculum, but also the poignancy of the spire and the plaques and the names, just so many names.
It's given me lots more backstory of what I think my granddad might have done or what I think other people that he worked with might have done.
I've learned about Henry Simpson.
Henry Simpson.
Henry Simpson was a pilot and he died in action.
I'm Sergeant Henry Evan Wade Simpson, or Harry, if you like. I was a motor mechanic in Kent, but I didn't stick around when the war started. I joined the RAF and found myself up north in Lincolnshire. They sent me to RAF Blyton first, but I soon settled down at Kirmington, where I met a great bunch of lads from all over the place. We had 4 Englishmen, 2 Canadians and an Australian. Talk about the Commonwealth, eh? We were a smashing team and got on like a house on fire, which wasn't half bad when you're all stuffed inside a flying tin can together. My pilot officer Ross even started courting my sister Lillian, cheeky devil. When the going got tough, the lads and I always got the job done. We flew our Lancaster on some of the toughest operations of the war, like Nuremberg, where we lost over 500 men and close to 100 bombers. It was the worst night of the lot, absolute carnage, but we made it back. The same goes for our other operations. Berlin, Cologne, Dusseldorf, Frankfurt, you name it. We went there. And the Nazis, they knew about it. Then came June the 7th, 1944, the day after D-Day. Everyone was buzzing with excitement, ready to turn the tables and finish the war. Myself, Gordon and Les, the usual gang, set off towards Versailles to help out with the invasion. And we didn't half get close. Just a few miles away from the target, we were intercepted by a German night fighter, one of Hitler's new lot, which really stuck a thorn in the side of Allied airmen. Before we knew it, we were hit, and we were going down fast. And the rest, as they say, is history. I do wonder what my old dad must have thought when he received the news. I only hope he knew how proud I was to be an airman. I flew with some of the bravest and strongest men you could hope to meet, all before my 22nd birthday. They even decided to give us a few medals, as it happens. A distinguished flying cross for the pilot, and distinguished flying medals for the rest of us. I hear not many entire crews got that honour. For courage and devotion to duty, they said. I only hope that one day we will be remembered.